Welcome ladies and gentlemen. This is video number 241 and today I am going to start a new series of lectures on managerial economics. This is lecture number 1 and in today's lecture I am going to explain the scope and nature of managerial economics. And for this I have created another playlist which is known as managerial economics. So in the list of in playlists you must look for managerial economics and then you will find this lecture. So I'll start with the nature and scope of managerial economics, but first I would like to define managerial economics. Uh, Managerial economics is applied economics in which we apply economic theory and the tools of decision science to examine how an organization can achieve its aims or objectives most efficiently. Every organization or a company or a firm has some uh, aim like maximization of profit, consumer satisfaction, and so on. So how to do that, how to achieve that aim or objectives in most efficient manner. So that is the job of managerial economics, in which economic theory and tools of decision science like mathematical economics and econometrics are used to examine how an organization can obtain its aims or objectives in the most efficient way. Here is a figure, and it basically portrays that, let us suppose there is a managerial decision problems facing a firm, and the manager would like to solve to optimally solve that managerial decision problem, and for this purpose he needs managerial economics, in which there is application of economic theory and decision science to solve managerial decision problems. And managerial economics is nothing but it is an amalgamation or a combination of economic theory including microeconomics and macroeconomics combined with the mathematical economics and econometrics to find out optimal solutions to managerial decision problems. The most important topic in managerial economics is that of the theory of firm. Now, what is a firm? A firm is an entity which combines and or organizes resources in order to produce goods and services for sale. A firm internalizes transactions and reducing transactions costs, and its primary goal is to maximize profit or the wealth or value of the firm. Now, a question is, what do you mean by the wealth or value of the firm? It can be seen in this slide that the value of the firm is equal to the present value of all expected future profits, and that is given by this equation. So finally, value of the firm is equal to summation t varies from 1 to n pi t divided by 1 plus r raised to the power t, and that is equal to summation t varies from 1 to n trt minus tct divided by 1 plus r raised to the power t. So this is value of the firm. So this is the basic aim of the firm. There are some other alternative theories. Excuse me. The one theory is sales maximization, that is the firm aims to maximize its sale so that it could have gigantic share in the market. Another theory of firm is management utility maximization, and the third one is consumer satisfaction or satisfying behavior. Uh, we just discussed profit. Now, usually in simplest possible words, profit is the difference between total revenue and total cost. Regarding profit, there are two related concepts. One is business profit and one is economic profit. When we talk of business profit, it is equal to total revenue minus only the explicit or the accounting costs of production. Here we don't subtract implicit cost. But as far as economic profit is concerned, it is equal to the difference of total revenue and explicit plus implicit cost of production. So it means that the difference between business profit and economic profit is that in economic profit, in addition to explicit cost, we also reduce or subtract implicit cost of production from total revenue. There is another concept which is related to this, and that is opportunity cost. And opportunity cost means implicit value of a resource in its best alternative use. Explicit costs are also known as out-of-pocket cost, and implicit cost means cost of the resources owned by the producer in his own organization or company or a firm. There are some theories of firm: risk-bearing theory of profit, frictional theory of profit, monopoly theory of profit, innovation theory of profit, and managerial efficiency theory of profit. I'm not going to discuss these profits in detail. I would like to discuss them in some other video. So in this particular video, I'm going to discuss only the nature and scope of managerial economics. Regarding profit, there are some functions of profit. And what are those functions? Those functions include: number one, profit is a signal which guides the allocation of society's resources. If there are high profits in industry, then there is a signal indicating that the demanders or the buyers want to purchase more of what the industry produces. On the other hand, if there are low or negative profits in industry, then it gives the signal that the demanders or the buyers demand less of what the industry produces. So profit plays an important role like a signal. Business ethics, it identifies types of behavior that businesses and their employees should not engage in. There must be some ethics that must be followed by both the parties, that is the organization and the employees, and source of guidance that goes beyond enforceable laws. The changing environment of managerial economics. Now the scope of managerial economics has widened due to the globalization of economic activity, and now goods and services, capital, technology, skilled labor are moved, are shifted, are transferred from one country to another across boundaries. And then there is also an impact of technological change, like advances in telecommunications, use of the internet and the World Wide Web, that is WWW. So ladies and gentlemen, this is an introductory lecture about managerial economics, in which we just discussed the nature and scope of managerial economics. We defined what managerial economics is and what is the flow chart of optimal solution to managerial decision problem. And then we discussed the theory of firm, aim of firms, profit, difference between business profit and economic profit, and then we discussed profits of functions of profits, and then the changing environment of the managerial economics regarding globalization and technological change. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, kindly press on this red button that shows subscribe, and then do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get notification about my other videos that I'll upload for you. I thank you very much for watching this video. I would like you to like the video, to give comments in the comment section, and share it with your friends, colleagues, and students, so that they can also get benefit from this video. I'll upload this video in a separate playlist called Managerial Economics, and I'll upload some more videos in coming days. So there will be a complete series of videos in managerial economics. And after managerial economics, I would like to start another playlist. In that, I will upload video lectures about natural resource economics and environmental economics. So thank you very much once again. See you in another video, and good evening.